hello, 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 hello to all my marvelous friends all across this wonderful, majestic, marvelous, magnificent world. Oh, yes. Hello, 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 hello. Yes, I send greetings and I send love to this whole world, all across the world, from the east to the west to the north to the south. I send love to the whole world today, and healing power I send your way, and joy and peace and happiness. Oh, yes, it's such a marvelous, marvelous day. And I am the spirit of ecstasy. Yes, here, sending out the power to lift you up into a raptures of ecstasy and delight today, and lift you up off of your sick bed if you're ill. And I say, arise and get up and be healed today. Oh yes, I reach out my hand across this earth, this whole earth today. Oh yes, and I tell you that you can be healed this very day, and that you can receive all the joy and the happiness and the prosperity which you can believe. Whatever you can conceive and believe, you can receive and achieve today. And it's a day to rejoice. It's a marvelous, wonderful day. A day full of power and energy and joy and springs of every kind of power and dominion. Oh yes, we have all of those millions and millions of healing springs that can well up within us at any time. Yes, they're all there, ready and awaiting our awareness today. And I am here making myself aware. Oh, that healing power is washing over me. Healing power is washing through me. Healing power is radiating from me. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. There's no place on this earth too distant for you to receive that healing power that I'm sending out. Oh, yes, I don't care where you are in this universe, this whole wide universe. You can receive that healing power that I'm radiating out, and you can become aware that you have it all within yourself too right now to radiate out. It's all there. I'm just making you aware of it. Oh, yes. And it's these endless springs I'm talking about. Springs of healing. Oh, yes, there's so many of them. And what am I talking about? About springs of healing power. Yes, I'm talking about all of the joy and the happiness that can spring up. I'm talking about endless joy, springs of endless joy, and springs of inexhaustible energy, and springs of inseparable connection to peace. Inseparable connection to a solid, oh, impenetrable, all-encompassing, and all those waves of power, the waves of the power of peace sweeping over you from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, bringing such peace as you cannot ever believe and have never experienced maybe in your life. But boy, I mean, when you begin to feel those waves of peace and power, it increases your stamina, increases your energy, increases your power, increases your constructive power, your creative power, and your healing power. And oh, I feel them waves are coming over us right now. Oh, myself and everyone listening has a wave of peace blowing over you now. Just lift your eyes and receive. Lift your awareness and understand. Oh, lift the power on the main line, like the scripture, like the song said. Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want. Yes, and telephone to glory. Oh yeah. And so we can always telephone glory and receive more glory. Yes. Oh, what joy divine. Yeah, that's how it goes. Telephone to glory. Oh, what joy divine. I can speak to heaven almost any time, or any time. And Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want. Jesus is on the main line, tell him what you want. And all that power is right there on the main line coming into your heart and soul right now. That main line of your consciousness. All that power and that glory and that authority and that dominion is there now. And you need to, all you have to do, is just lift your awareness to it. And, yes, awareness of our connection, of our infinite connection and our coexistence. You know, what gets these springs of power and dominion flowing? And that's our awareness of our inseverable and indestructible and all-encompassing and eternal and infinite connection with the infinite mind, divine mind, our source, our very mighty God is over all and through all and in you all. And only awaits our awareness. Oh, yes. See, that's the significance, the real significance. People interpret things all kinds of ways and come up with all kinds of things. But the real significance of that verse in Revelations, it says, Revelation chapter 3:20, I think it is. It says, behold, I stand at the door and knock, if any man open the door, is that all of this power is right there in you now, and all you have to do is just open your awareness to it, and it all begins to rush in. Behold the indestructible power, behold the dominion, behold the healing power, behold the endless joy. Remember, I said behold means something great, very great, that you should look toward with great expectation, something mighty, something wonderful, something, just all kinds of majesty and power and miracles to look forward to, something just totally out of this world that you should look toward with great expectations. That's what behold means. Look toward it with great expectation, that all of that endless joy and all of that inexhaustible energy and all of that inseparable peace and all that infinite and unconditional love and all that health and healing and vitality and stamina and all of this ecstasy which we're feeling right now, it's just pouring out of us in Niagara's, and all of the prosperity and abundance that you need in your life, and all the enchantment and adventure and every exhilarating thought and idea, and all your mental collectedness and enjoyment of every kind, your creativity, your power, your being, doing, having power, all of that stands at the door and knocks and says, oh, yeah, raise your awareness, lift up your eyes into the hills, raise up your eyes, lift up your eyes, raise up your awareness, and all that power comes pouring in. Oh, yes, and Niagara's through you, and you have all of that dominion then, and you're able to just pour out all the blessedness and health and healing from yourself to the world as I'm doing now. Just send it out across all longitudes and latitudes and all directions, east, west, north, south, all countries of the world. Send out that healing power. And yes, yes, I am the resurrection and the life. Oh, yes, and all of this power is connected to you, has the power to resurrect you out of all depression and all despondency and all blues and all periods of lethargy and all periods of illness, and raise you up into total energy and total prosperity and total abundance, and a time when you can be totally creative and totally powerful and totally healthy, and all out of your countenance and your hands. Oh yes, your countenance, oh yes, will light up bright, and out of your head will flow that healing power. And it's not that we need to, healing to heal somebody only requires a word that is understood. Remember that, just a word that is understood, and for their awareness to lift to what that is saying, and really it's just lifting, causing their awareness to be raised, causing their eyes to be lifted, and that is what causes their healing. You don't have to lay hands on them to pass on any kind of healing power or anything. Sometimes it can help because it can express the feeling of love and power toward them and affection toward them, and maybe serve as a point of contact, depending on who the person is, that will cause their attention to be drawn to what you're saying, and in that sense, the healing power. But you don't have to lay hands on people to heal them, but there will be healing in your hands, and there will be certain power in your hands that can transmit certain healing virtues. But the most powerful healing is going to come from that word of knowledge and wisdom and awareness. And so, we can work all these things together, but you're going to have that healing power in your hands, and then you're going to have that healing power in your awareness, and you're going to be able to work all of those together. And so when you get that, people are going to be raised up. They're going to be lifted. They can't help but be raised up and lifted. Oh, yes. Oh, I mean, we actually are now, we now embody all the substance of all the things which we wish for. It was so constructed, the human being was so constructed that within him was planted the substance of all that he could ever wish for. The brain is only so big, but the universe is infinite. And so what that limited brain can wish for, the universe can grant. And it's so designed that all of those wishes can be fulfilled. Anything that small brain can wish is already planted within you to be fulfilled if you lift your awareness to it. And so all we have to do is draw in all of that awareness and power from the universe, and we can have all the things we wish for. We are then our own wish totally. We are the answer to our own wishes totally. And right now, we are who we seek. We are the power that we need. We are the dominion we need. We are the joy we need. You are the joy that you need. You are the ecstasy and the power and abundance that you need right now, because within you is the awareness to awaken to all of that has already been given you. So you got to get quiet and realize the overwhelming truth of this, that you are all of it now, and that you are who you seek. You're absolutely all substance, all abundance, and infinite good this very minute. And you're absolutely full of healing power this very minute. And yes, I send out that word of healing to awaken right now, to awaken that healing power within you and cause it to start flowing and Niagara from you, and you'll be lifted up and raised up out of your illness. There are actually 1,000,000 wishes already granted and waiting with you and in you now. Not just, I ask you to write down your wishes, but after you write down a whole journal full of wishes, there's 1,000,000 times more waiting, and there's 1,000,000 times more power than anything I could express in a video. And so, because the reason is, if you divide infinite substance among 1,000,000,000,000 people, there's still plenty left. It never is, because it's inexhaustible. And I'll talk to you more about this inexhaustibility on tomorrow's video. Have a good evening.